Jimbo, get the fuck out of here. Oh, God, gross. Oh, God, gross. Hey, Dora. We're going to want to share this out to all the folks we Nope. Mm-mm. I'm going to share this out to all of our friends, all of our acquaintances, all of our this and all of that. Hell, put it on the FYP. Also, oh, hold on. Also, I do ask that all of you please tap while this happens. Hey, everybody. Hi, Jenny. I love you, but you probably do not want to be here. If anybody knows FAFO Trash Panda, make sure you share it to her. Also, Lisa, can you do me a favor and check? Excuse me. And oh, or itty bitty. Thank you. Dora, you don't want a box right now. Dora, you don't want a box right now. I know. I'm not going to be able to keep my manners in my pocket. So I love you so very much. But my OG Mama Wolf, you don't want to be here. Hey, Grandma of Texas. Hold on a second, Lisa. I care and love about you, but my manners are not in my pocket. In fact, I'm so fucking out of pocket. I care and love about you, but my manners are not in my pocket. In fact, I'm so fucking out of pocket. Nobody. So I'm just going to address you because you're in my little DMs here, friend. I've given you the option to come and get in this box and get whatever the fuck you want off of your chest and all your big feelings you have right now about me. Um, and I understand that you have a side because, well, you were a good friend to her. You're still a good friend to her. No one fucking ever discredited that you weren't a good friend to her. Never did. What I am gonna say, I fucking was as polite as I could be to Itty. I gave her time to ask her what the hell she was talking about. I also was educating her about the fact how that what she said was a little fucking weird. Did I not? You were here. You were rage cleaning your fucking kitchen. But you didn't jump in a box, correct? Because I'm a pretty fucking approachable person, heads up. Pretty fucking, I'm a pretty fucking level-headed person, I would say. Not this week, though, friend. Not this week. It seems to be that you have so much. Because now, you're about to get the asshole that you keep referring to me as in our messages. Yep. I asked you to come in here, didn't I? Well, yeah, I said, I'll give you a fucking, you can say whatever you want. You still can, by all means. You can come in here and tell us how we're all assholes and how we all fucking ran her through the mud and how I took it to another platform. I guess if you wanted to look at it that way, which you did, you stretched on over to look at it that way. I guess I did run it to another platform. I went to my friend's platform, which I've sat for many months through many fucking things, and she wanted to know what had happened today. So I told my friend what the fuck had happened today. I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know her past. I gave her ample time to fucking tell me her past, to message me, to have a conversation. But ma'am, you felt the need to write a little book in my DM. So again, would you like a box? Oh, you can go live and drag me. That's fine. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna drag you. Not gonna do it. But your fingers are tired, so let me speak for a minute. You realize that in those messages, you justified him fucking stalking somebody, right? That you justified that crazy woman to stalk him while in a cast. You justified that. That it is okay to just be out in this fucking world stalking people. And what really sealed the deal for me, sister, is that you had the nerve to throw back at me how people belittled me on this app. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I logged off. But my fault, the fault that I have. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I logged off. But my fault, the fault that I have. I was not homophobic. I was not transphobic. I didn't stalk anybody. I didn't dox anybody. I've still not to the day done any of this. Mine was fucking sitting in a box with a friend and begging people to stop going real life while you're defending someone who's fucking going real life, you crazy bat. We aren't the fucking same. We aren't. But come in here. I understand your fingers are tired. You had a lot to fucking say in my DMs. So come in here because I would love to tell me. Yeah, she came from a different generation. Bitch, she ain't no more older than I am. Guess fucking what? I understand you're young, but you shouldn't have to be fucking educating some ignorant fuck on the internet who can't just sit in a damn room and listen like all of the other. Who do you think fucking taught us? Again, I need y'all to tap. Who do you think taught us? Do you think there was a fucking book that someone skipped on over to our houses one day and fucking put in our lap and is like, this is how to be woke? You don't think we stumbled a little bit as we were trying to figure out this fucking path? Did you? But I'm a fucking asshole because I let people who she fucking was in direct contact with come in and tell me her side of the fucking story. But that's okay, crazy. You guys are made for each other. Here's a fucking, here's a fucking, uh, just diabolical. Like, I cannot believe you had the actual fucking nerve to send me such bullshit in my fucking DM that I am an asshole for attacking her where I should be educated. Did you miss that part? Did you miss how I was like, hold on, let's see how we can reword this. This didn't feel well. And then doubled down on, I mean, I don't miss like Robert, he just taught me how to mop my floors, even though he's fucking gay. What man, what? You can't catch it. And this is wild because the last message you just sent me was that you were a part of the community, correct? So it's okay. I like boggled my fucking mind. Venomized hide this. I love you. This isn't the time. Um, boggled. I fucking really need to think. I really would love to know. Please tap the screen. You justifying any of this. Please. Please. By all means, like I really, really dying to know. I read through your messages. I gave you, we don't say that. I gave you all the ample time. I even asked you, ma'am, do you want me to go live? I'm not going live to run your fucking name through the mud. I don't know who you are. Oh, you went and did this and you did that. Ma'am, were you here? Does she say offensive things to you? Wow. I'm sorry if she does. I understand you trying to educate her or whatever you're trying to do. That's a fun project for you. I don't have to educate anybody. I raised three fucking children. Three. And I can guarantee not one of them would ever stalk somebody or put them in any fear that they might fucking be afraid. So fucking afraid they had to move. But that's okay, right? Because she's learning, right? That's what you said. Me and my assholes drug her today, correct? I didn't see it like that. So I'm really wanting to know how you fucking seen it. But you know what it did do, Panda? It unlocked a new fear. It did. Because I do share my life on here, and a lot of people know, hey, a lot of people know that my son is gay. Yeah, I'm tokenizing. Yep, sure. Um, he is gay. He's also on the spectrum. Sweetest kid you ever met in your life. Give you the shirt off his back. Just fucking like, but you unlocked a new fear because I would have never thought in 2020 fucking five that I would be worried that he was trying to welcome somebody in and they were going to turn around and fucking follow him or stalk him. I don't really care if the reason was that about him being anything. I really I want to believe deep down, mate. God, I really kind of want to believe that it's not. Please just tell me it's not because he's they them or they're they them or that he's gay, that they are gay. Because I don't know that I can fucking deal with that. But I did see her messages with her tag. saying that she needed to unalive him for her safety. Can you explain that? I don't have the best relationship with him. He makes me want to hit my head up against the wall, but never once. Never once. So again, you're more than welcome to take a box. And if that is the hill you are planning on dying on, by gosh, Sister Sue, at the ripe age of 23, you got a long road. You got a long road ahead of you. But at 44, I'd rock an orange jumpsuit for mine. So if I even heard half of the rumors that she supposedly did to them, ever happen to my kid, oh, I won't walk her. I won't walk him. I won't. I won't rock a fucking orange jumpsuit. I won't. I watch too much fucking ID channel. But the sheer fact that you are justifying the fear that that woman put in someone's heart. So what? She didn't admit to it. She didn't do what? You got the reaction. I went live. I hope you got the answer you wanted to. I would love to hear your rebuttal. I'm sure it's 47 pages in my DMs right now. But there's no justification. I understand you're trying to educate her. Great. I love that. Everyone needs education. We all could be learning at all fucking times. Great. I love that. Beautiful. Even I am learning. Every day I learn something. But when I sat here and told you my deepest, darkest secret was that I was against people going real life, never once did you send her a message. Hey, this probably isn't the platform, beings you fucking stalked somebody to the police station. You didn't think about that? You didn't, no? Didn't crash your mind? I stood with a friend and said going real life is stupid after he had been affected multiple times from this app by people like your friend. I don't care if she deactivates. I don't. I don't care if she moves to a different fucking app. I don't care what fucking happens to her. I don't want any harm to her, but I will not sit around a raging fucking homophobic person. I really am the type of person who loves everybody and will take everybody's fucking pain away every time. So I'm going to sit in the same fucking room with someone who's causing pain. I'm going to sit on the same panel with someone who is inflicting pain. There's so many things that are going through my head right now because you kept saying the hypocrisy on this app. Bitch, you are the hypocrisy on this app. So FAFO Trash Panda, good luck. I wish nothing but the luck for you. And I hope that one day you can educate her and you know it's funny because you said, you know, it's how she says some things sometimes. Yeah, you know, thinking before you speak is a fucking valuable quality to have. And I understand not everybody has it, right? I get it. You know, and even I, while very upset, have a you know, and I'm gonna fucking hate this live. I'm gonna rewatch it because I am so out of pocket right now. Um, but you had some nerve. You had some nerve getting into my fucking DM and telling me I was an asshole, that I fucking drug her, and telling me I was an asshole, that I fucking drug her. Did you not see the fucking confusion on my face? Did you not see the part where I was like, I don't know this. I must be a really good actress if you know, I must be a really good actress if you know, I just must really be a great fucking actress if I gave ooh, shock, awe so well. I legitimately did not know who she was. And I kind of find it fucked up, just a smidge. Most of you people in here know me. I'm a pretty fun-loving gal. Hey, K Dot. Fun-loving gal, right? Give everybody a chance. Give all the things, right? I can't stand for a motherfucker to play in my goddamn face. And you sitting in a live where you've gone real life on people. Wow. Wow. Because the fact of the matter is, what? K Dot, I'm crashing out. I'm sorry. I know y'all are here for it. There's not much help that needs to be had. I mean, the fact the her, I mean, the friend just admitted to the actual fucking going real life in my DMs. Like, yeah, she followed him to the police or them to the police station because she was afraid. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? She done did what? But again, oh, lady in my DM, going real life is the one where I'm telling you, like, where they put out people's real name, addresses, will put up your grandma. Well, this woman, and I don't know how it fucking happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, I don't know if she knows doxing either. Um, um, the fact of the matter is that she followed him, them, blue is they, them pronouns, um, to the police station because if she had done anything wrong, they would have arrested her. Are you justifying this? I know she wants food. Sorry, guys. Yeah, she wanted some kind of a pity party. And again, I didn't know her fucking past. I knew a very, and let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this if you're watching. Um, the very little past I did get was a tiny brief summary that I guess you had some issues with Blue. Her friend is very upset. Said that I thought you said that you don't judge. And I was like, what? I said, are you referring to today's live? I said, did you miss the shocked and confused shit? Like, what? But after 3 paragraphs, I asked her, I said, she's like, well, go live and, oh, hi guys. Go live and run me through the dirt. I said, would you like a box? I'd only planned on going live for you to have a space. But you ain't about to sit here and fucking paint up some other narrative. I don't know where you thought we dragged her. See, here's the difference, guys. Here's the difference with dragging, right? Because I've been hearing this a lot lately. And this is my interpretation. If y'all know anything else, please let me know, right? In my mind, dragging would be like going over and over and over again something, or even like making something up, cotton-headed ninny muggins, talk about your mama, shit like that. I don't think dragging is when people are telling what you fucking actually did. And we are also allowed to have emotions and like, what? When we find out what you did. See, the thing is, all right, because I was talking to the high council here, and she's like, but why would she come out to this side of the app? And I was like, that's a great, like, we weren't gonna, like, yeah, supposedly I drug her. I mean, I did not see it that way. Yeah, I might have said some pretty nasty things. Like, I do not like to be fucking played in the face, but yeah, did you really follow him? You you followed a person. Yeah, we'll take Blue out of it. Still, I don't care. You followed a person. You like found out where that person was. What? I'm so confused. I guess if I mean, I guess you. I don't even like. I'm so fucking lost for words. I'm so like. I cannot even believe I cannot even believe you typed all that out, and I'm just like in shock of like the things you were saying, and then you were gonna like come at me because you're doing what you can to educate her. What? And if you're battling the internet because of what? Girl, what?
Wait a minute. Didn't she say today that she was very educated on the
I don't know.
LGBT
Her
community?
her friend is in my DMs, and we are assholes. I thought, or she thought I didn't judge, and I was like, I mean, and now that I think about it, I guess maybe I did judge, and then now I kind of feel bad because I said that I don't judge, but like
Oh,
I
wait a
thought
second.
I thought
Wait a
hold
second,
on,
Broken. Wait a second.
let me work through this. But like I thought everybody that knew me like knew where I stood, And like that, like I don't, no fucking real life is like gonna you like what? Sorry, go ahead.
No, 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 you're fine. But so say like I told you, she was in Megan's lab that night. And I was like, fine, whatever. I'm gonna show you grace, just it is what it is. But then after today saying, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
After today saying that it's okay if you're gay. I don't mind if you're gay, just keep it away from me. Don't push it on me. And then her saying something to the fact that she was okay with Robert because he was gay, because he taught her how to clean. I mean, do we not listen to, were we in different
And
lives?
so like I'm trying to dissect the messages she's sending me, and she's like, I tell her to stop talking, um, and yeah, she says things stupid. I mean, there's stupid and there's just outright fucking ignorant. Does that make sense? Like, there's like, don't know how to formulate your words and just being. I, I'm like, there's so many
Computes. What's a compute?
I'm computing and there's emotions and I'm showing emotions and now you look like an idiot and like the fact that she even brought up that I was belittled on this fucking app and even deactivated it and I'm like, we aren't in the same. What? Ma'am, I didn't stalk anybody. Here's a little backstory. My shit was put out there for no reason at all. And I like when I mean no reason at all, like I was in a box somewhere and she didn't like the conversation. And so I got my information put out there. When I mean nothing at all, I laugh at jokes. But we aren't the same. Like, I'm so fucking confused.
Broken, had you have seen his face that one night walking home from work when that truck was behind him, revving up its engine and putting the high beams on them
If
when
you understand how fucking freaked out I am, hold on, my headphones are dying and I need tissue.
so her headphones are dying and she needs tissue. Hey, Richard Robert. And she needs tissue. Hey, Richard Robert.
Hello, hello.
It was an awful live, Corey. It was an awful live. And like I said, Blue has drove me on this app, and everybody knows our history between Blue and I, but I will always defend and I'll always speak up for what is right. That human being's life was terrified. They moved all the way across the country. They went to people's houses that they didn't even really know for safety reasons. And they hid and didn't tell anybody where they were going because they were scared shitless. Biker gangs were threatened. People pulled
I
up in their driveway, putting the high beams on in his bedroom window, revving the engine up and blowing the horn. That's fear. You try to put fear in that young person's body.
hold on a minute.
And you can say that your
Hold on a minute.
husband, boyfriend, whatever he was talking to the dog. But when he said that night, "Can I go on and kill this kid already?" They were talking about Blue, and you know it.
just I'm just so like
Talking about Blue, and you know it.
just again just so trying to even I understand being blinded by friendship. Again, just so try I understand being blinded by friendship. I really do. I like that, uh, uh, but uh, uh, you lashed out at me because of what happened in here today at me. What happened in here today when I mean when what? Dude, so heads up for 53 people that are in here and anybody that might be leaking the fucking window. I'm fucking not okay with the real life shit. Like, I'm not okay with the fucking kids. I'm not okay with the real life. I'm not okay with this stupid shit. Kind of been screaming this from the rooftop since fucking March. I'm not okay with this stupid shit. Screaming this from the rooftop since fucking March. What was it, March 10th?
March 10th.
Um, like haven't swaggered from that. It's not okay because it's that person. Like it's just fucking not okay. Like for the love of God, let's get swaggered from that. It's just fucking not okay. Like go back to Yo Mama jokes and leave people's parents and shit. Like I just go back to Yo Mama jokes and parents and shit. Like I just don't understand how that person could have I not said, do I need to say it every day? I start the live and I'm like, I'm here for clout, tap the screen. Also, if you fucking go real life, go away from me. Or tap the screen, send gifts. Also, no homophobic people. Like, I'm so confused on where you don't understand where I was valid to have feelings. And where I was valid to and that you felt the need you needed to write me a whole ass book on your friend's feelings. Your friend gets those feelings for actions your friend did.
Okay, and speaking, let me interrupt you just for a second there, Brecken, because if I'm not mistaken, you said something about they just said that you were belittled and deactivated for a little while for things that were done on the app.
Nope.
Okay, so let's clarify that
Hey, Nick.
because Broken's involvement in the live was minimum. Broken was not the only one in that fucking live doing shit.
I was not the only mod. And you know what?
Okay,
The better part is neither Robert nor I have ever put out that list of mods.
and at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Broken or nobody else had full details. No one had full details on what the live was going to fucking be about before it happened. They came into the live just like every fucking body else. So I don't understand why people keep throwing that up in fucking Broken's face about the fucking live, about the shit that happened from the live or her involvement in the live. Broken knew nothing about the fucking live beforehand, other than the same message that everybody got of, I will be having a live and there will be people pissed off. Leave Broken alone about the fucking live. If anybody wants to say anything to anybody about the live or still come at somebody about the live, fucking come at me.
The thing
Like
about
she
it is,
had no
Robert,
fucking
is I
involvement
stand on that.
with the fucking live. If anybody wants to say anything to anybody about the live, fucking come at me.
The thing
Like
about that fucking live, I stand on it. I still stand on it.
Going real life is fucking gross. Like, stop. What is the fucking point? You put people's feet, like, put people's safety in danger. You put people in a fear. You put them in a fight or flight response. And what kind of, like, puppet master is enjoying being, like, what?
And itty bitty, whatever the fuck your name is at this point. The thing about you is you came into the fucking live today asking questions, playing in everybody's fucking face in the live, like you were genuinely trying to learn something, just to go on this whole other spiel that none of us had no idea what you were even talking about until somebody else finally said, "Hey, this is who she is. This was the thing that happened." A lot of us
Here's
were
a heads
there
up too.
when
I
all of
didn't
this was
even know
going
who
on.
you were when they said your fucking name. I have no idea who you are.
But the ones of us that were around then, as soon as your name was said, knew like what the situation was. We seen that person walking home from their job on live, scared. We seen them looking over their shoulder every time they went somewhere. There were a lot of us that were around for that.
So I'll ask you again. Would you like a box to come in here and explain how I'm an asshole? Because in all actuality, it kind of looks like you're an asshole. Because the fact of the matter is, if you knew anything about me from any point in time, you would know that one, I'm a proud mom. My son is, on the spectrum, and I can't stand this fucking real life stuff. So the fact that you sat here, you knowing she had done it and her who had done it, playing in my face, I'm the asshole. I'm actually being pretty fucking calm right now.
And I can
But I
assure
will
you that
gladly.
Broken
Oh,
is
go
a
ahead.
lot more demure than a lot of people on this app because a lot of people would have already dropped who the hell you are. There's messaging her with the messages.
So, am I mistaken in the point that before I got into the live today, that she said she doesn't care if someone's gay as long as they don't push it on her?
It, like, I don't know exactly the wording. I'll clip it and send it to you, but it was almost like it was kind of like that. She said something about, like, I guess she's had it happen before where they try to come on to her. And like it was kind of like, I guess she's had it happen before where they try to come on to her. And like I was just like, "Oh, that."
It was
And
something
and I
along the lines, I don't care if you're gay, just don't do it around me.
and again, I sat here and I sat in silence for a hot second. Like, I'm like, something just, and I'm like, something feels gross. Like, I don't, that doesn't feel, I don't know what you just said, but it, like, it's not processing. It's not, it's gross feeling. I feel gross for whatever you just said.
And then what was the comment made about Robert? It was okay that Robert was gay because he had taught her how to clean.
Something about, he just taught her how to mop them floors with that vacuum, and, he's gay. And I'm like, what? Again, it was just, listen, all right. And I don't mean this offensive. And it was just, listen, all right. And I don't mean this offensive. I don't mean this offensive. I've had the luxury to live in a lot of different places. That is one thing you get in the military world, is that you get to move around. So I'm not stuck in the backwoods hole that I grew up in. I got to see things. I use, I'm woke or whatever. I was educated. I got to live, and so I try to understand that there are people who never leave their tiny hometowns. But I thought all of that was going to go away when, there was so much free education on this app. I just feel really sad for the girl that messaged me.
But at the end of the day, Broken, being in a small town, in a small backwoods town, and age has nothing to do with it. I live in a town of 3 to 400 people. Like you blink and you drive through my town. Um, my husband's grandparents are 87 years old. They do not do technology whatsoever and have never once belittled or shamed for being gay. So being in a backwoods town,
I'm
or
trying to make any of it make sense,
age,
Robert.
it's just pure ignorance. It's pure ignorance and hatred.
No, what the ignorance is somebody condoning that behavior. The ignorance is somebody going after somebody else that had an issue with the homophobia. That's the issue right behavior. The ignorance is that had an issue with the homophobia. That's the issue right there. Educate your friend. Don't reach out to people that were offended. Educate your
And
friend and move on. People that were offended. Educate your
and
friend and move on.
say, that she's educating. And that is, listen, I love that. I love that you are educating her. I do kind of feel bad that you have to educate her when you're 20 something and she's my age. But also, educating her shouldn't be fighting her battles. Um, and you could have came at me a whole different way in the DMs. We could have um we could have had a whole conversation. I actually could have went over to Snap and we could have talked. But the fact that you just were so firm on the fact that I drug her from platform to platform and that I ran my mouth about her and I did this and I told you that I don't judge people. Well, I mean, I guess you're right. I guess you are right. Um, so I will redact my statement. I don't judge people unless you think it's okay to go real life or you're a fucking raging homophobic person. Then I'm going to judge you. I guess that's where I have to. I mean, I didn't know I had to put all of it out there. I'm sorry. That's on me. I do now know that when I tell people that I'm here for clout, I shall also tell homophobic people who are not willing to learn to please not be here. That was on me, I guess.
But that's your right, Broken.
Well, I mean, and I hate to say it, but this is the fucking reaction you're going to get every time because I truly care about each and every one of you. I don't even really know VIP shadows, but I know that they come in and I know they're polite and I know they're respectful. Who else we got? Mr. Potato Head always says, "Hey, how are you doing?" Says hi to everybody on the panel, always respectful. Who else? Mama Jenny doesn't say much, comes in's respectful, I'm done, Tasha. You're new to me, but that's okay. You're welcome. Nikki, Ashley G, all of these people, like, I just, no, you're all right. I love you guys. I truly invest in people on here. Oh, that's it. I was wondering who that. Hi, Forever Grateful. Um, I truly invest in fucking people on here. I didn't just use this as random people. So when you play in my face, it hurts. It hurts deep. which is why I started my own platform because I had been hurt so many times. And I thought finally I could be the one to not hurt somebody. And I guess I still ended up doing it. And I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for. And I mean that, and I'd be one of the first ones to tell you if you did. You owe no one an apology. None at all. I just went back and watched part of your live, and she said, I don't care what you do in your own bedroom, as long as you don't try to bring it on to me. Isn't that right, Robert? That's
Yeah,
what she
and
said. Isn't that right,
and
Robert?
let's be real. Like 99% of the LGBTQIA plus community does not don't push, like their lifestyle onto other people. There are some that do, they try to, but 99% do not try to push their lifestyle onto other people. Some that do, they try to, but 99% do not try to push their lifestyle onto anybody. The thing is you were trying to, she was trying to deflect and get an in on the actions that she called.
Oh, but that's what she's saying. She went straight into the gay man up in the panel. Isn't that right, Robert?
Trying to make it out that
Uh,
she wasn't somebody she was. That is correct. I mean, that's
I was
100%
about to say also, Robert to me is a, he's not my token gay friend. He's a dear fucking friend. He's not. I don't just bring him up here to be my token gay friend.
I mean, me and Broken have been through a lot of shit on this app together.
A lot.
A lot of shit.
The fact that
Outside
he
of
even
outside of
comes
me
and
being
sits.
gay.
I mean, you know, sometimes no. You what? You're gay? um. Man, you made me forget what I was thinking. Just yeah.
Broken, you're a voice for a lot of people in here that don't have the nerve to get up and say things that you said. I am a firm believer that you spoke up for a lot of people today. And I don't think that you owe anyone an apology. And take the rest of the world out of the whole situation. What you did today is you stood up for your son. And that's what I look at it as. You were a mother today. You owe no one an apology. No one.
I stand 10 toes down on this. Broken is the realest bitch that I've ever fucking met on this app because through thick and thin, through everything, she is the only person on this app that has ever 100%, no matter who it pissed off, has stood behind me, beside me through it all. Not going from one platform to another, dragging me, not going from one platform to another, changing her stance on stuff about what happened or, anything that I've ever done in my lives. So the fact that anybody has the audacity to make her feel the way that she's feeling right now really fucking pisses me off. Because she stands up for what she believes in and what is right, no matter who agrees with it.
And she's always willing to listen. That's the thing. She's always willing to listen. And she is not, I've seen her eat crow. Let's just be honest. I've seen her admit that she wasn't right about something. She's not hard to talk to.
Hey, I'm just jumping
Hey.
up here real quick. I didn't see what happened, but I wanted to tell you, Broken Crayons, that I've noticed that you like to try and fix things with people. And, sometimes it will blow up in your face, but it's a
Girl, more
lesson
than
learned.
it more than it actually works.
Yeah, but you learn from your actions and you know how to handle it better, when you come across it again. But you're very kind and you're understanding, and it's like whenever I want that peace, I come to your life because you don't like that chaos. You love to smile, you love to make people laugh. You know, this because you love to smile. This is like the calm to a storm. So, don't let nobody bring you down and, just keep being you. You're so understanding. And what you tried to do was you tried to find the good in that woman, and there isn't no good in her. And like I was saying in the comments, I don't educate somebody if they act ignorant and act like, they don't want to be educated. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Yeah, just
But thank you for being an ally for us. I appreciate it.
anytime. Everybody deserves to be happy in life. Everybody deserves to love who they want to love. Yeah, I'm okay. Just aggravated and now utterly embarrassed that I let a fucking person get me this upset.
Don't be embarrassed. You have emotions. If you didn't have emotions, that would scare me more because that would show that, you don't care. Didn't have emotions, that would scare me more because you don't care.
No, don't like, and again, I please, if you don't play in my face, just be
But
who
yeah,
you want to be. But if it, if it's, I just like, I don't know. I'm lost.
yeah, like I said, you try and find peace in people and you try and bring it out, and there isn't no peace in some people. And like I said, like, I'm gonna give an example. My grandma, um, she doesn't know about any of the like LGBTQIA, and she calls my wife my friend. Well, I don't correct her because I'm all like, she's not mean to me about it. She just asked, don't be kissing her in front of me and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm gonna respect that because of how old she is. She never knew all of this. And if she's not willing to educate, I'm not willing to teach her. And I just respect her, and she loves my wife and she loves me. And, you know, I just I just go about my day with it. But I'm not going to educate someone that don't want to be educated or too ignorant to want to be educated. But I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to come up and say, keep being you. I love you. You're very loved, and don't let no one bring you down.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, I hope whatever you thought was going to happen by sending those messages to me, that you got whatever response you wanted. Um, but I'm still going to stand on the fact that um, if you're a raging homophobic person, please don't come play in my face. And also, like, I hate to tell you, friend, but you're never going to be able to justify that woman following them around town. And you both can stand on whatever mountain you want to and yell, but over there. Because over here, this is a fucking app where we all come on to support each other and laugh and have a good time because fucking life is hard and it's a tiny escape. Damn it, Robert, stop it. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is where we come to escape and not to have our fucking real lives altered or affected in any fucking way. And the sheer fact that you were trying to justify it, it's really what. But that's okay. I'll be the asshole. Nobody else in this box was an asshole. I'll be the asshole. Take you and your friend over there.
So broken while watching some of this live from earlier, because I get the replay because I'm one of your mods. There's just excuse after excuse after excuse being said as to why. Just listen.
I wasn't on all day yesterday, and I do want to tell you something. I had a trigger yesterday regarding everything that was going on, but I did hear a little bit of you before I got off, and I want to say you are an amazing woman, and I totally adore you.
So you're an amazing woman and she adores you. Okay, let's proceed.
I love you, and I don't know you personally, but you have the heart of gold. But with everything that was going on yesterday, I got triggered really, really hard. And I think I put my foot in my mouth. But I'm learning as an old lady, as my kids call me. I'm still learning to this day. And so for my safety, I don't use pronouns. I use names or they, them. Because I was attacked for not knowing somebody's pronouns. So I just, for my precaution, and talking to my daughter, who is married to a trans,
trans.
He is.
You have to finish it. Trans male.
Trans male. Well,
okay.
He is male going to female. So I still
so
don't.
Trans female.
Right.
Yes.
And I still don't understand that because I come from the old days where we only believed in GAY and lesbian. And so I still to this day have problems, but I got really, really triggered yesterday hearing somebody call somebody it.
Yeah, no, there will never be a time where it
that
is
goes
what we are going to use.
That's across the board, not just
like. And I'm like I didn't grow up with all of this. Actually, I've learned a lot on this app. I listen and I learn. And,
my daughter has to explain a lot of things to me.
Right. I am still learning. And my daughter came out 2 years ago to me. I mean, I kind of had an idea. I'm still learning. And then to have, the pronoun thing thrown at me, I just got really triggered yesterday with the word.
No, that. So that really hurt. That probably all the stuff yesterday again, and I luckily had some pretty awesome people on this app educate me. But the good thing is that I actually have really great people that I can ask questions. Y'all don't think I haven't asked Robert 1,000 questions?
I'm afraid to ask Robert, so I go to my child. I go to my people that personally know me, so I don't overstep.
Hold on a second, Leslie.
No,
hold on a second. If you're listening to this, stay the fuck away from Robert. Go ahead.
to ask Robert.
Because I did ask somebody on this app to please understand that I don't know. Can you please help me? And I got attacked.
I also asked Liz, and I don't know where Liz is on the app right now, or if they are on the app right now. But I asked Liz a ton of questions, and they always told me that if I were asking to be educated and not being a dick, it was different. And so I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I got off yesterday. I couldn't handle it. I just got off. Instead of I think I put my foot in my mouth. I don't know if I did or not. I'll hear about it.
You know, if we did, we did. I mean, look, if I learned anything on this app, take fucking accountability for it. And there's going to be somebody somewhere constantly who's going to want you to continuously take accountability for things. If you haven't taken accountability, you don't have to run around the damn app and take accountability to everybody.
Right. Forgive yourself. If you've taken accountability, forgive yourself. That the last thing can be done.
Right. I just, it is so hard being my age.
No, and I understand. Listen, I think the biggest thing that I've learned, and if I could tell anybody, is to slow down. Like, actually think about what you're going to say. And it's hard, which is why when I get heated, I actually kind of like get a little freaked out. Like, I want to rehear what I say. Mm-hmm. Because if I've gotten to that point, then I've lost control. But I'm very, very intentional with my words.
Right. And I've listened a little bit this morning. I believe how some people, like Aubrey, believes. I don't care what you do in your own home. Just don't bring it to me because I'm not that way. Right, Robert? If you walked up to me and said, hey.
Hello? I mean, I didn't make it up.
No, keep going, because I was like, I don't think they come at you. Like, what?
Sorry, Robert. I adore you, but that's not my thing. What goes on in other people's homes is what goes on in other people's homes. Who cares what they do in their bedroom, in their privacy?
Nobody's going to do that.
Yeah, Katie, can I ask you what?
Go ahead.
What do you mean by that?
Just if I'm not lesbian and a lesbian woman walked up to me and wanted to have an encounter with me, that's not my thing.
You know that 90% of the time that's not how that happens, right?
I've had it happen a couple of times, and I was like, "Whoa, back up."
Well, I've had it happen too, but then you got to think of it like don't have to, but I think of it like, you know, there's something about me that another person found
attractive.
And since it was in an antique store, it probably was my personality. You know what I mean? Whatever. And nobody gets offended if you just say, "Oh, no, thank you," or, you know.
I mean, the biggest thing would be like, I am so incredibly flattered.
Mm-hmm. And I did say that. I did say, hey, I'm flattered, but my preference is male.
And that is great.
Yeah.
So if I could give like a little bit, it was kind of how you just said it.
It's kind of how you said that. Maybe
and that's okay. Listen, we can be here to educate. It was. I think the wording was a little off because again, listen, my son is gay. He's a proud, great gay man. I am a proud gay mom. I will run in every damn parade, but he's not over here trying to like turn anybody. Mm-hmm. He just wants to be him and live his life, and he just doesn't want people to hate him who've never met him because of who he chooses to love. Does that make a little sense?
Right.
It reminded me of, when you said it the first time, it reminded me of how I respond to, say, other religions that maybe want to come to my house and talk to me. Then I can say, you know, no thank you. I appreciate and respect your religion, but I just don't want to be involved. Where
Yeah, it's again it and this is where I know
I'm gonna hold accountable. I said it wrong.
no, you're good. Listen, and that's what we're doing. We're talking.
well, you're learning. You're learning.
Exactly. See how I'm not like itty. You've seen other side of the apps. Do you see how I'm not lashing out at you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attacking or anything. That felt a little weird to me, so I'm talking to you about it.
Right, and I appreciate that.
And that's the way it should be, because again, we are older and it wasn't something we grew up with. But now I'm talking to you about it.
Right.
The way it should be, because again, we are older and it wasn't something we grew up. I have educated myself. And again, okay, you can stop. I appreciate it.
Okay.
We were listening to me earlier today. Supposedly I was an asshole and ran somebody for filth. I don't know her. I didn't know her past. I didn't know that she had fucking stalked somebody. Like I ain't know any of this. And so when I did, and I didn't say anything out of line with her in the box, like that just didn't, like something didn't feel right about how you just said that. Like I don't fucking know, but somebody felt inclined to send very long messages to me, and so I came on here acting a fucking fool, and they're still more than welcome to fucking take a box. It's now I'm just gonna say mean things, okay? It's not my job or anybody else on this app to educate anybody. It's not our job. You either want to learn or you don't.
Yeah, so listening back to that, like,
Not you being the token gay man.
like it just now clicked to me what Leslie was saying a while ago.
She was
With
like, right, Robert?
yeah, with the right Robert, like it just now clicked to me what she was saying, like
Oh no,
because
I'm with you, Nikki.
she most definitely did say that, and there was like it immediately went to me like right Robert, like
I just said I've never felt so uncomfortable with somebody as I did today. Who said that? Thank you, Emmy. Oh, like, more power to her friend. Good job sending long email or messages on the back end. You have your hands full. And the sad thing is that had it been just the ignorance, maybe I might have still given you a chance. I might have still been okay. But I can't be okay with nobody who thinks it's okay to fucking follow somebody. Yeah,
we will always stand 10 toes down
no
with the
real
no
life,
real life,
no
no
fucking
children.
kids. There's no justification that you even need to make about it. I mean, you I'm not even going to get into the part where you disvalued someone else's life saying you needed to take theirs for your safety, like fucking from the internet.
Girl, what? Oh. Um, yeah.
I will say though, Leslie took me out. Took me out with her. What the hell she say? Some the Tabby and
The
the
fuck
Dabby or the
tiddlywinker. I don't know what the fuck she said. Leslie come
I
up
can't
with a
even
weird.
I can't remember what she said, but she took me out. Like
Listen,
had took me out the
I'll
box and
ride
everything.
hard for Leslie because listen. I have heard. I was there when she was being drugged. Any of y'all can cut Tilly and Willie. Yeah, y'all can come in here and say it, and I'll be like, "Yep, I know the whole situation." Still stand with her.
Broken, and I love you, and I will forever be grateful for your friendship. But I'm watching this live as I'm sitting in your box. You literally told your son's story here. I'm still waiting to find out when you were mean. I'm confused. I'm very confused, but I'm gonna go back to listening while y'all talk.
Girl, me too. Watch the part where Robert taught her how to clean, even though he's gay. Listen, Robert. I'm gonna say mean things. I wonder if she was shocked. Like, gay men can clean too. Like, I just like. Like, I'm so confused. Who? What
I
about
mean,
Tilly and
to be
Willie?
honest with you, I can just about guarantee you gay men clean more
Uh,
than
Marilyn
just
was
about
down there.
anybody
She's
else.
like, what did Marilyn say something about gay people or OCD? I don't know, something like that. I'm like, shut up,
Right.
Marilyn.
She said gays is OCD.
There's just
Okay.
there's no logic to how what she was saying. None. And I
Like, I
afterward,
hate that that's how she feels. Like, I hate nobody is talking about the bleaching conversation. Um, I hate that that's what she
That's a
got out
tomorrow
of it.
conversation.
But at the same time, like, wow, you do you know how hard you're gonna have to fight people on this app if you are gonna stand behind her?
I just this always happens. I get so upset about something and I never can find the right words until afterwards, 6.5 hours later, I come out with what I really wanted to say. And it's frustrated me to pieces today. She was acting as if you can't, like, oh, be careful when you go outside because people with different lifestyles just approach you. I mean, that is just.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Robert Richard. That Yeah, and look, I learned something from you. I learned how to clean the floor. I mean, fuck you, you ignorant bitch. There, I finally found what I wanted to say.
Well, I mean, like, let's be real though. If you learned how to clean the floor for me today, and the only thing I did was
What has your floors been looking like? All
all I
right, that
did
was
was
mean. I'm
push a
sorry.
crosswave apart
Have
across
you
the
done the
floor. Like,
second time yet?
yes, it's already been done.
You know what though? Good thing that I found out now, and that Lily Joe, I'm telling, I've never felt icky, but I'm just like, ooh. Again, I'm glad I found out now. Than when if I invested any more into her. The fact of the matter is, I'm not going to change who I am. So it's just never. I don't know how you got so upset
I just
that we reacted the way we did about things you said, and how we were upset that you thought like threatening someone's life and following them was okay. Um, I'm
And you
sure
have
there's
to
a side of the
she
app for
had her
that.
second chance and she blew it.
It's obvious. It's so far away from where the fuck I try to be on this app. But
Yeah, Grandma M's good at speaking.
Grandma M MVP, right? But next time I'm
that's
gonna need her
all.
to draw me a picture though. I'm gonna need the full fledged picture because apparently I was not getting the context clues.
I mean, she's normally so quiet, but she called that out quick.
But she did it so eloquent. Like she didn't
Very
like.
elegantly, very lovingly.
Yes, she didn't come in hot.
You,
She was just like, "Hey."
you did not sound stupid at all, Grandma M.
No, you did it
Most definitely
very
not,
classy.
Yes.
because we was all still over here lost to what y'all was talking about.
Because I
Kind
was
of.
like, "What happened?"
But I feel like the conference,
What are you doing over there?
like from where it started to where it ended, was like 16 football fields apart.
I mean, and then to end up with a book in my DM about how I'm an asshole. All right.
And of course, are the cowardly didn't. It's anonymous, right?
Oh no, I know who it is.
Oh. Well, now
She
you know
said,
who
"You're
it
gonna,
is.
you can go live and drag me," and I was like, "I'll go live and you can get a box and get this off your chest."
Right. But we're not going to sit around and be mean. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I wouldn't be surprised if the message you got was actually Idie in disguise. She never wants to shut up.
Ridiculous.
I wouldn't be surprised if the message you got was actually Idie in disguise. Wants to shut up.
No, it was her friend.
She has
And
friends
again,
on here still?
I guess I did learn something. I guess I do judge people.
No.
There was no judging.
No.
There was
Oh no,
somebody
I
coming in
definitely
here.
judge you. If you follow people around, I'm gonna judge you. And if you are homophobic, when I'm telling you, yeah, no, I'm gonna judge you.
That's because there are certain things. That's what's frustrating about the app too. Is there are certain things that you just can't, in my opinion, remain neutral on. And anything to do with hate of another person or violence against another person for whatever reason is that line for me. You cross that line, it's wrong. I don't care if I were friends with you for 10 years. You do that kind of stuff, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You cannot be neutral on hate.
Don't
Thank you.
don't use that word to don't use that word.
I have a sister that
Girl, ain't nobody trying to be neutral.
I have a sister that's a lesbian, and she lives in like, I don't even know the correct words. Like, she lives in an area that she's safer. She has told my mom if she lives in different areas that she runs the risk of getting hurt. Like, we didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I can only
I
say
mean,
then,
look, I'm just
Grandma?
throwing that disclaimer out there.
Let me just say that. Then we were fucking raised right. Because my kids won't know this. I mean, I have to educate them enough to be safe, but at the same time, like, they don't know this kind of hate.
See, and that's why I don't feel like if you are drawing that line, it's not being judgmental. It's choosing what you know to be right versus what you know to be wrong. And that's, I mean, to be called judgmental because you think it's wrong, that...
Girl, I was not called judgmental. I was called an asshole. We all were called assholes.
Well, I have one.
I am one. I can be one. She
But
must.
mine, I can guarantee it doesn't look as good as my neighbor here has
She
done
must have
just
missed the
fine.
live with Jimbo in it.
So you have mothers out here that are afraid when their children start driving, and they have to teach them to raise their hands up as they're
It's
driving.
even brought up in the live.
You have mothers out here who are mothers of gay or trans or part of the community, and they have to teach their children, don't do this, don't do this. And, sometimes they even have to hide who they truly are to protect themselves. And that's not fair to anybody. And then to come on an app and be called an it and things like that and belittled. And then because people have an opinion on that, you want to call them an asshole. So the problem here is hold your friend accountable and keep educating your friend. But you can't come for people that have an opinion. You can't come for a mother whose son is part of that community and she has an opinion on that.
Yeah, Leslie, we
And
talked about that too. Is that, me as a YT parent, I have the privilege of not having to tell my 12-year-old son at the time how to be careful out in public because, you might not make it back home.
Do you know how much education I've actually gotten from Malibu about that? Because I didn't even know that was a thing. But to listen to her tell me these stories and actually have fear in her voice, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. We have to start at such a young age, and we that have privileged not to have to do that, we're thinking, oh no, they're children, let them play and they'll figure things out. But to think when you have to do that thing, you have to take that innocence away so early.
Or the fact that, you have to tell your 6-year-old son, hey, when you're
Yes.
at school or you're at a friend's house, don't say that you have 2 dads. Or,
It's
when you're out in
terrible.
public, it's not,
Horrible.
or that
Yes.
you have 2 moms or, whatever the case may be,
That's right.
But that's the reality that we live in. This is the real life things that have to be said to your children before you send them out.
And it's so sad that is the reality. It's tragic that that's the reality, because to your little man, he's got a great
That's his
family with
normal. He
people that
doesn't.
love him, and yeah, then but then you have to warn him not to share that with the world, which is rotten. It's rotten to not be able to share what you love and what you know with your friends and stuff.
Well, and it's with now seeing I'm done Tasha's comment about having a sticker on their car.
The rainbow, yeah.
Yeah, we had that song, that Jason Aldean song, the Try That in a Small Town. All I did is liked the sound of the song. I don't know any in depth, I mean, I behave, so I have nothing to worry. I just liked the song. Steve had a somebody was making bumper stickers or like special stickers with the song name, whatever. And Mallory almost got run off the road 2 times just for having that sticker on her vehicle. Like, you cannot do anything, like without somebody having a problem when you're not doing
And
anything.
listen, Gerbil, that's the thing is, I'm okay. I'm okay if we have differences of opinions. She can have, I mean, she can have her opinion. That I'm allowed to have my opinion. She's allowed to have her opinion. I say it to you guys all the time. You can have your opinion all you want. You just aren't. You're not free of
Well,
the consequences.
I
But
feel that she was just trying to fit in anywhere she could without getting caught.
Yeah.
right, like be
Yes.
upfront so that I can then decide if that's something. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, and I
If
was
you're gonna
nervous
stand
to
on it,
speak
stand
up.
on it. Say with your whole chest.
I was nervous to
like,
speak up. I was really nervous
and
because
I want you to know, please don't ever be like that. Please,
I
I
became
know.
so quiet. Like,
I know.
this was the first time I really spoke up. But the thing is that the people that Windowlick and that, like, there's always somebody that has to start something. And now, for you to get these messages,
It's terrible.
don't lose sleep over that. Like, I was teary coming in here just seeing you.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
sorry. It again. I'm just like in shock. Like I didn't think I was mean to her. Um,
You weren't.
To her. You were not.
I apologize if she thinks I was mean to her. I apologize if her friend thinks, but from here moving forward, now that I do know, which I mean was kind of on your part that you should have told me, I really go ahead and unfollow me because I don't want anything to do. I mean, I thought everybody knew that. Like, hey, Broken Crowns doesn't stand for the real life shit. So if you're out there doing that, we probably shouldn't hang out. And if you're homophobic as hell, like, mad
Exactly.
props, you're trying to educate yourself. That's great. But I'm going to need you to educate yourself over there because I can't say that I won't pop off at the mouth if you say something offensive.
And you know what? She doesn't have to come on this live to be educated. There's a million ways that she could learn
And
without coming on this live. It was just a ruse. It was just wanting to fit in somewhere because she's been kind of jumping around.
and for your friend who's probably window licking, which is fine. When I went over to Tease and I told the story, um, can I ask you, did I tell what had happened or did I drag it? Did I tell exactly the facts of what had happened? Or did I say, T, you'll never believe this shit. Unfriend her, block her, like
Mm-hmm.
down, off with her head. Was that how that went down, or did I was I just in my friend's live telling her how my live went?
Now, friend that's looking, I in fact did say what I said a few minutes ago, which could be considered dragging. In fact, probably is. It was quite harsh, but I meant it from my heart, so it wasn't a lie.
Like, I mean, that's just kind of where, like, your perception and my perception is different. That's the good thing, is we all are allowed to have our own perception. What you don't have the right, and you won't after this live, because again, hi Brandon. I've given you ample time to come into a box and speak whatever you needed to speak. You will no longer have access to me because um, I mean, it's kind again, I'm kind of sad that you stated you were in the LGBT community and are okay with that. But, you know, pop off queen. Everybody needs to educate everybody. I'm not going to do it because your friend did get very defensive and very in an uproar, and that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of alarming, being she's the one who's saying that she needed to unalive somebody for her safety. Like, but she's upset. Like, anywho,
What?
yeah, there's messages. And
Oh,
then in your messages, you totally said she just followed him to the police. I mean, she just followed him to the police station.
Yeah.
What?
Like that's normal.
What the
they
Yeah.
just
were
was that?
in line. They were in the same line at the police department.
Just
And you
like it's
informed me
normal.
that she was in a cast following them to the police. What?
But and the other thing is that they didn't have uh their mode of transportation at the time, if I'm remembering right, Grandma, you correct me, walking. So to be
Yes.
followed by a motor vehicle,
Yeah, there was a night. It was nighttime
Yeah.
too, I think, walking
Yep.
home
And the
from work.
light shining.
Yep.
Yep.
And then to
Yep.
shine windows at
Yep.
night with lights.
Mm-hmm.
And the
It was
daughter was
terrifying.
part of it too. The daughter joined in on some parts of it too.
Mhm.
Hold on, I gotta answer the phone.
Yeah,
So,
Nikki.
Um,
That's
just as
and all
reasons.
of that was found out today. I didn't know any of this, but I'm an
well, I didn't
asshole
know
for
that's who that
having.
was,
Yeah, no, no, it's fine. But we're assholes for having a reaction.
but I do have to hop down and go to bed because I do have
That's
to
all
be
right.
up
I'm
at
getting ready to.
2:30. So if I
I
Oh,
request
appreciate you
again, do
coming
not
up
let me
here.
up.
I
Love
love you
you,
guys very much.
and I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, I'll be in the comments, but like,
Yeah, I'm not.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you for coming.
Sleep well, Richard.
Wild fucking ride. Obviously, drama sells because like half the people in here, which is fine.
I agree, Nikki.
I'm sure my message is getting wherever the hell he needs to get.
Mhm. And you know,
I'm also not the asshole that if I see you in a mutual space, I will say something to you because
no,
that's never been my character.
me neither. I won't do that either.
Because if I'm in a space, say T's, I respect T enough to not cause drama. I've actually done that to quite a few people. Um, but yeah, you're not. You can't come back in here.
Hmm. Well, the you know we're gonna probably get some more hits, but we got it. We, we've got each other, and
Yeah, I don't know. Hi, broken. I don't know why this one hurt. This one just was like, how am I the fucking asshole? Aren't you the asshole for not telling me?
yes.
Like, all right.
Okay, well I'm
Well,
gonna drop. Thank
thank
you.
you for coming in. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for, again, I will probably replay this 47 times because I was out of character and I don't like doing that. No, it definitely has, Nikki. It really has. Um, so I love you guys. Thank you for the support. See you in the morning. Bye, Grandma M. It really has, Nikki. It really has. Um, so I. Bye, Grandma M. Bye, Grandma M.